welcome back to Fractures of Reality. It's been a little bit. We had some things come up. I got food poisoning one week, and other things happened. But we're finally all back, and we're all here. That's your cue to say hello, guys. So, if you don't remember what's happened because it's been too long, too bad. Go watch the previous episode. Well, with that, shall we begin? So, you guys were about to head out to do the operation. Yeah. Why did you. Why do you think I put on the sneak music? So, you guys have the city to yourselves. As you guys emerge, it's still the day beforehand, I believe. So, you can see people setting up streamers, vendors starting to construct, like makeshift little stalls for the festivities. Like, there's a lot of people around and there's a lot of hustle and bustle. Also, they've removed the public execution area. Like, they've quietly swept that to the side to make room for a stage. Dance party. Yeah, just ignore the mysterious trapdoors in the stage. Was that in character or out of character? Okay, just checking. So, actually, let me double check. Yeah, I thought so. So, I actually forgot. I forgot to unmute you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh
no!
Wow.
Wow.
I am hurt.
I did
Why were we even muted? Hang on. What? No. Why were we muted? People love my voice. How dare you?
Citation needed.
Because
Citation
of how
granted.
the Fractures of Reality stream is organized, when I'm doing the starting soon intro, I have to mute you guys, otherwise they'd hear you talking over the music. And I forgot to double check that you guys were unmuted. So I've messed with it before, Brain, but whenever I mess with it, it ends up making it so they can't hear you at all. So it works. That's what matters. As long as I don't forget to unmute you.
That means everybody that said hi, they didn't hear you say hi.
Yes.
Wow. She was just talking to herself. What a weirdo.
So, for reference, after Faye mentioned the adjustment of the execution arena, Cora says, "How did they replace the stage so quickly?"
To which Cora responds, "Magic with jazz hands."
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
So yeah, that's where everyone is at the moment. There's a lot of hustle and bustle because festival tomorrow, and yeah. What do you guys do?
Boy. This is the perfect opportunity to sneak into the royal palace.
Indeed.
Not like we have much of a choice, unless we want to meet Humble Fate.
Did you guys have appearances you would like?
Aiming of any number of creatures you can see within range. Give a target choose a new illusory appearance.
That's why it doesn't work for me, does it?
What do you mean?
I choose an appearance for every person.
But you can't change a target's body type.
Yeah, I'm a small creature.
Yeah, and then I make you look like another small creature.
Halfling,
Very
perhaps.
effective.
I don't know.
No.
Well,
Wouldn't Charlotte already be able to blend in just fine since she's in a soldier's uniform?
well,
That's a fair point.
what are you guys doing?
Okay, we need to figure out a plan to sneak into this castle. Undetected,
You
preferably.
already had a plan.
Yeah.
Alright.
You have the back
Yeah,
door,
we-
remember?
Yep. And Korax, meanwhile, shall shall take a disguise as Fevre.
Bevre Nolina. Oh,
Yep.
jeez.
Okay.
Dear,
So basically, Korax, you see Korax morph into this, basically this short, scrawny, weaselly-looking old elf man, and with like a thinning gray hair, or in like this long red tunic.
I take it your plan is to go cause a commotion,
It cause confusion, force him into the open, force him to confess. That's my, and that's my plan.
Here's the appearance for you guys. Oh, right, I gotta... Hold on a second. Roll20's glitching for me. Yeah, you guys should be able to see it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go through the back door and
I suggest those who want to make a commotion with our friend here, go with them. I'll go sneak into the castle and see what I can find.
Sounds good. I
Are we
think
not going?
the less there, and I think be there for the final confrontation. But the less of us there are in a group, the better.
Oh, don't worry. If I hear any screaming or commotion, I'll be glad to run right back over to you, everybody, and see how things are going.
So no new appearances then?
no.
Okay.
Not
It
for
will-
me, dear. After
it-
all, I'm not the one that's going to be in the crowd.
It is a good idea and it will be useful in certain situations, Clara. A for effort. In fact, I'll give you a point of
Okay.
inspiration.
If we had
Can
like
I
a
put
better
that on
idea,
top of my existing one?
No, you can only have one.
Sadness. Okay.
all right. Well, be careful, dears. And I suppose, if need be, Jezebel kind of looks over to Charlotte, and she gives him a smirk. Have fun.
Hmm?
Do you want me to ritual a telepathic bond since one of us can't think to each other?
That would be appreciated. Yes.
Okay.
She does it then.
I'm gonna say this now while I still have the chance. Aside from sneaking in right into the middle of the Drow City, this is probably the stupidest thing we've ever done.
Indeed. Good luck. Jezebel
Yeah.
waves and then starts to head off towards the castle.
Give it a few minutes. We'll probably do something dumber soon enough. And
Alright.
Korax starts headed off towards the back door.
Yeah.
Right, where am I going?
You're following me.
Okay.
And where am I
And you're
going?
being quiet.
Okay, and where
Well,
am
You
I
hear
going?
Clara keep whispering to herself, I'm being quiet.
Well, those of you who are going through the secret entrance, head over to here. So I know who's going and who's not.
That Roll20 icon was in the way.
I guess. So, secret entrance is also lead to the back door inside the castle?
There's a shed that leads to the manor where Korax and that were living. And that's your back entrance. Remember you went
Okay.
to explore the vault when his father, air quotes, died?
Yeah, it was him and Charlotte. Her and Charlotte.
So, Ryu and Cicada, you're staying outside?
Yeah, we
What
might as well stay outside. Neither of
still-
us are very sneaky.
I'm still wondering what's the other team doing?
They're sneaking into the palace to confront the king.
Well, then Ryu is gonna want to go with them because he has a vendetta to settle.
Alright. Well, Cicada, are you going with them or are you staying?
I might have to just stay outside the royal palace. If something goes wrong, I can just go invisible and sneak my way back in there.
So you're
Or
not going to
fly.
go with the group?
You know what? I might as well just go with the group.
Okay. I just wanted to confirm is all. Because you guys keep going back and forth a bit on this.
Oh, because
Yeah,
I thought we were doing something else, but I guess not.
No,
Never mind.
we were doing this. We were doing this.
You guys were doing this, yes. So, in that case, you all slip into the tunnel. And you emerge underneath the manor which Korax called home. To go over things quickly, since you'd know where everything is, Korax, this is where your father and your mother slept. This is your room. Your siblings all decided to sleep elsewhere. So like, basically, most of the family tended to sleep elsewhere. So they only really had the one bed in case someone came over for the night.
Right.
Dining room. This is where the vault is. It's empty now because, well, they took everything out that wasn't burnt. And this is your father's office.
Right.
And this is the cellar. That's
Okay.
what you
This-
got.
Question.
Yeah?
Sorry. Is this the entire palace? Or is
No.
it Korax?
This is part of the palace.
Can I please talk? This is the small part of the palace that Korax's family lived in because they worked closely with the king. It is semi-attached. And I'll actually... I forgot to do something, hold on. I forgot to hide certain areas. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, just a moment. This is my bad, I forgot to do something. Nearly done, sorry.
Marco.
I'm nearly done, sorry. Okay. So, if I take you back to the Elf City map, this bit here is where Clorax's family lives. The Royal Palace is the center bit, and then there's another building on the other side.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So you are inside the main walls, and the royal area where they do like the whole king, I want $5 more for chickens. You know?
The audience chamber.
Yeah, the audience chamber, that's it. That's just directly, like, it's just at the doors and directly to your right. So yeah. Does that answer your question, Lecker?
Yeah, it does. Okay.
He.
Like in
So-
terms of in terms of, I'll actually just quickly show you guys this. In terms of the path, it goes directly here, so to speak. But the royal palace is close enough that, like, it is right there.
Yee, let's go then.
Alright. So you guys are in the tunnel.
So do we just let Korax go in first and we follow behind them?
Obviously, or else we're gonna end up hitting our heads or getting lost.
All right, just stay behind me.
Yee, do you want us to go invisible?
As many as you can.
I can make 4 people invisible. Or correction, 4 creatures invisible.
I'm good.
Yeah, Jezebel is good. I can make myself, I can make Shiva invisible if need be.
I am meh at stealth. For you, will definitely need it though.
Hmm.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I need it before or after I roll stealth.
Decide quickly, guys. We gotta go.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Anyways, I'm picking Ryu.
As Charlotte
That's-
reaches the end of the tunnel, she is gonna look backwards a bit to the opening, simply sigh, and looks rather sad. Then she trips on a fucking rock.
No.
I'm tired.
Oh no.
Just want to make some lighthearted stuff before we end.
I guess I'll make I'll make Charlotte invisible as well, so that's all 4 people invisible.
Yeah.
What about the dragon?
Alrighty.
The dragon is invisible.
Okay, just double checking.
Okay, so in there, guys, as Fevre, Korax is just gonna walk in like he owns the place because he does.
Mhm.
Hold on a second. My phone is. There we go. My nan was messaging me and was making
Aw.
beeping sounds, which my microphone would have picked up, so I had to quickly fix that. Alright. So, could you repeat that, correct? I'm sorry.
Korax walks in like she owns the place because she does.
The guard turns to you. Are you disguised?
Yes.
Right, you're disguised as
Fevre.
Fevre. He looks to you and then says, and he looks a bit puzzled as he says, "Wait, didn't you just?" And he glances towards the door.
Uh-oh. I'm sure you were just seeing things.
He looks to you and then he says, he just shrugs and then says, I'm not paid enough to question things.
Yeah. By the way, perfect imitation of Fevre's voice.
Oh my
He just shrugs and says, you haven't paid me enough to question things. I'm just here to guard this vault.
And you were, and out of character, would Fevre commend him on doing a good job, or is he the type not to thank the help?
He'd probably say, well, you might earn more if you did a better job.
Do a better job, and perhaps you might earn more.
He just sort of slumps at that and then mutters something under his breath. Yes, sir, of course, sir.
So remind me, you guys are all invisible, right?
Except for Clara.
That was the one I was most worried about. What Chlora disguise is?
Well, what does Cora do?
Cora is going to wait for instruction to move forward since we have telepathic
Okay.
communications.
Okay, I will ask you again. And what is is Chlora disguised at all?
She would have taken the time to disguise herself, yes.
As what?
Probably a female elf.
Okay, that's good. And so yeah, and so yeah, a Korax will just like nod back the hallway and motion and Chlora to move up. And then and then as they move, Korax is going to say through the telepathic bond, "When we see the king, have a dispel ready."
So, you will successfully make it to the main palace.
Oh, this is big.
It's a big palace.
I'm just not used to maps this big from you.
There would normally be a lot more guards, but, well, most of them are out preparing for the festival, so it's actually not that, there's not that many guards at the moment.
Convenient.
Yeah, so, yep, so Favre Nolina is just gonna stride casually across the courtyard, are like, are like is exactly where he's supposed to be.
The guards,
With a comely female, a young lady in tow.
one or two of the guards sort of give a sort of snicker, but they don't stop you.
Yeah, like I'm just pretending in Clora's a bit of arm candy, while
Are
cringing
the guards
inwardly at the very
always like
notion.
this, dearie?
Yes, of course. Like
I see.
clearly not at all paying attention to what you're actually at the arm candy is actually saying.
Hey, well, play the part.
So this is what the inside of a palace looks like.
Yes. So just keep going.
At the entrance, the guards pause and they mostly just say, halt, sir, you'll have to wait a moment. The
Do
king...
you know who I am?
He sort of pauses and just looks to you, and then he says, the issue, sir, is that...
I could have your job this minute, young man.
There's already one of you in the throne room, sir.
What nonsense is this?
So he just says, just wait just a moment, sir. We'll go in and inform the king of your arrival. And one of the guards heads in.
Yeah, okay, so we're in front of the door right now, right?
Yeah, roughly, yeah.
Okay, as he opens it up, can we... as he opens it up, can we see... can we see the king within dispelling distance?
Give me a second. You see this.
Uh,
The king
I
is
see a
not
really
that
big
large.
dwarf.
The king is not that large, but he is a bit of a... He's sort of a chubby man.
Right.
Oh, what did Cora see? her true sight goes that far.
She sees a chubby old man, also. But he's wearing a lot of makeup.
Oh, thanks very much, she says. As she mentions over the link, I think he's using makeup.
One moment. Okay, I need to see how the range on prestidigitation. 10 feet. Damn it.
The guard turns, and like the door has closed by this point, by the way. Like they've shut it. But it does open again as the guard emerges and he heads back to his post and he says, "The king will see you now." And you enter. Do the rest of you follow, or are you staying just out down there?
We're following.
Alright.
Technically, I'm not invisible. Do I have to like try to sneak again, or can I try to sneak past them?
Yeah, you will have to roll stealth if you're not invisible.
Okay.
The guards outside are like their passive perception is 12, so most stealth will get past it.
Yeah, you
But
fail.
let me
yeah, you
finish
fail.
talking,
That's much
please,
too high.
Corax. Let me finish talking, please, Corax. So, the guards outside only have a passive perception of 12, which means they're probably not going to notice someone invisible unless they rolled a natural 1. So I'm just skipping past that. But because you don't have invisibility, you would have to roll stealth.
Basically, I just get along the wall right behind the guard. I give a little wink with my tongue out, and I just sneak into the door as soon as it opens. As soon as it opens and closes.
So,
Okay. So okay, now I'm gonna say through the I'm gonna say through I'm gonna say through the mental link. One of you who knows prestidigitation, get close enough and prestidigitate the makeup off of him.
well, before that, I'd like to set up the scene because you wouldn't be able to
Okay.
get that close just yet.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why I asked one of the invisible people to do it.
So the first thing you do is you get to about there, and the main knight stops you. Like, he steps you away and makes sure you can't go any further. And off into one courtyard side, you see a tabaxi. He seems to be just quietly watching you guys. And that's what he looks like.
No.
Motherfucker.
What's he doing here?
But yeah, none of you recognize him. But yeah, there's a tabaxi over there just quietly watching the two of you enter. He doesn't see anyone else naturally. So let me just check something really quick. He doesn't see Jezebel either. But he's there in the off room. And as you guys are stopped by that main soldier guy, you do indeed see two other figures. The first is a woman up in the north, and down below you see the identical figure of Fevre.
Oh boy.
Okay, so so I'm going to so at that point I'm going to give the instruction to one of the invisible people to go prestidigitate the makeup off the fake king.
You're going to have to roll stealth to get past the... Even invisible, I'm going to have you roll stealth because this guy is actively looking around for threats. So, just be aware of that. He is actively looking around, so you will have to roll stealth to get past him.
My stealth is bad, and if I cast a spell, my invisibility will immediately wear off.
Well, that's not going to be a problem. I think getting close enough to expose them is the important thing.
Regardless,
Korax
I'm gonna
is
need you guys to pause because there's other things happening while you guys are having that conversation. The air quotes king will stand up and sort of try to look tall and imposing, but it's very hard for him to look tall and imposing with a large belly, and he basically looks like a puffy Santa Claus almost.
Yeah.
And he sort of goes, oh, what's this now? Why are there two of you?
And Korax is gonna like pitching her imitation of Favre's voice to be as loud and as distracting as possible. Point at the real Favre and say, "That man is an imposter."
Oh boy.
You know what? I'm going in. I'm gonna use stealth.
Roll stealth.
21.
You make it past.
Hoo-hoo.
Before you do
That's
anything,
close.
there's other things happening while this is happening. So, first up, the king looks around and goes, what the? This is nonsense. This is my most trusted advisor. He was the one who revealed to me the ploy against my life from the assassin. And
I wasn't talking. Did I say him? I'm sorry. I meant him, and then I pointed at the king. Now, Cicada.
Okay. Prestidigitation, go.
with a
Wipe
sharp
that makeup off him.
with a sharp puff, all the makeup that's on him sort of fades away, and the clothes that he's wearing actually just drops to the floor, revealing that he's got metal armor underneath, and there's twigs in his hair. His hair doesn't change, and he's still chubby, but you declothed him.
So yeah, and with that, Korax is gonna drop the disguise self to reveal who she really is.
Fevre is going to immediately pause and then give a soft laugh and then say, ha, well, that makes this easier. I heard there was going to be a plot against us and our plans, but, well, this makes it quite easier. Attack! Roll initiative.
Catchy.
And here I was hoping to ask you some questions first.
If you win, I will allow you to ask you questions. But I think I'll be asking my questions first.
World's not up.
I'm getting it set up now.
I did not roll good initiative there.
Alright. Now, for this fight, because there's a lot of very complex characters, I've given Equid's the king to Korax to control. This is just to make it a little easier on me. I'm just letting you guys know that because it's just, there's a lot of casters, and casters are some of the most complex characters to manage. Okay, so you. I've
Here, I'll
got you
let double click.
selected.
Or never mind.
And it. Next up, we have you. And it. And finally, we have you. Beep. Alright. So that's them all rolled. You've rolled, and you've all rolled. And I also should roll for the two guards at the front. And
Yeah.
it.
So no, yeah. So okay. So the four in the back are still hidden, right?
Pardon?
The four in the back
yeah.
are still hidden, right?
Yes.
They are still hidden.
Yeah.
Until
I'm
they do
healed.
an attack. They are hidden. Let me just... Is the music loud enough?
I can
A
hear
little
it.
quiet.
Alright, let me try turning
Yeah.
it up a little bit.
I don't listen to music because I want to hear everybody. So
Is that better?
That's good.
Not too loud? Okay. Then with that, we begin combat.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Before we actually start fully, I just want to let you know that I rolled for Shiva's initiative. She doesn't actually have an initiative. She goes after.
Alright, sure thing. I'll just delete her and remember that she goes on your turn.
Yeah,
I'll just put her right after you so I don't forget.
got it.
That didn't go up. There we go.
There we go.
And I'll make sure she's 22.15. 113. 15. Mind if I just
God,
toss Cicada right above you just because you both got the same initiative?
Go ahead. Yeah, yeah.
It's
I
just
gotta
that...
look up something anyway.
Alright, Jezebel.
All right. Well, I think I want to do is just wait for a moment. So I'm going to. Okay, so right here, that's like an opening, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna like wait in the corner of like the opening, and then as soon as I see somebody like try to walk out, I'm going to hold up the blade to their neck in like a threatening way. I'm not gonna really attack, but I'm gonna like wait until I see somebody and then make sure they stay put.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm holding my action, and then I'm having my frostbane out and ready. So once I see somebody come out of the room, if they do, I'm holding the blade up to their neck to have them stay still.
Alright, Cicada.
Hey. Firstly, I'm gonna... Let's turn here. Come on. There, and there, out of the way.
Alright.
And I'm not entirely sure how to do this, because if I make like a concentration spell, that invisibility is gonna go up anyway. But I'm gonna cast
The music was annoying me.
Infestation on the false king.
Alright, so that'll be a con
He needs to
save.
make... Yes.
Hmm.
He succeeds.
Oh,
So
that
did
does
he?
nothing.
Did he like? Did the king like turn into a drow or something?
Nope. The king was a dwarf the entire time. He was an enlarged dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just make their roles visible. Is that your turn?
That is my turn for now.
Okay. Should be all good for Birkin now. Charlotte.
So quick check. The dwarf is magically enlarged at the moment.
They're not enlarged, I just made their token bigger so they fit on the throne.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's like, like, okay, but in my head he was on stilts just to pass for the king.
Probably, yeah. Like, there's probably a pile of stilts near where the prestidigitation did the birds and all that.
Yeah. And
Anyway.
he had the, like, you know those like toy, you know those those plastic children's toys where like, you know, those grabber arms with the trigger.
Okay.
Sure, but it's Charlotte's turn. Charlotte.
Looking at seeing that everyone's getting hostile now and way up into people's businesses, so a voice comes out, and it's Charlotte's, of course, but she invisible and such. Shouts out saying, "This is a rather bland and boring room. Let's change it up a bit, shall we?" And a bunch of detonations starts falling off and exploding nearby. The loud ricochets of booms comes into play.
I'm going to need everyone to make a dex save.
Oh, great.
Why?
Including you, Charlotte, I'm sorry.
Awesome.
Alright, let me make
Ow.
dex saves for them as well. That's a dex save. And the champion also
Tell me.
needs a dex save.
Tell me you didn't fireball our half of the room.
And then Fevre also needs to make a dex save. And let's see, so let's see what we're dealing with. So
Do we know the DCs or no?
I'm just checking something. The Druid of the Old Ways, that's Birkin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been whispered there. Either way, that's a success. He succeeded. Korak succeeded. Cicada failed. Flora, you yeah, you failed. Jezebel, you succeeded. And Ryu, you succeeded. The wizard succeeded. Huh, you rolled twice, Korax?
One of those was the false king.
Yeah, but there's two that say Druid of the Old Ways. Oh, right, I'm looking at the wrong one, sorry. I was looking at the roll before I made it visible.
That was
the con. Okay, sorry, I'm derping. The 15, that'll succeed. Charlotte, you succeed. The champion doesn't succeed, so they fall prone. And Fevred doesn't succeed, so they fall prone. Shiva doesn't succeed, so they fall prone. Let's see, who else didn't succeed?
I didn't, which means I have to make a con save for my invisibility spell.
You fall prone. So,
No one is invisible.
okay, so as you are all appearing, you feel the entire structure that you're in begin to tilt to one side. And the floor starts slanting. Slowly slanting more and more. And that's all that happens this round, but we'll see what happens next round.
What direction is it? What direction is it slanting in?
Towards the south on this map.
So if it tilts too far, we'd fall in that direction.
Yes.
Charlotte, what did you do?
Don't worry, it was only half of it. I held back for you.
Shiva.
I'm not
gonna
that was
do the other half.
Guys, Shiva.
What? That was my free action, was it not?
Oh, you're right. Continue.
Yeah. So then Charlotte pulls out her grenade launcher.
What?
Alright.
And we're gonna fire at the guy who is actually no, we're gonna fire right here, because this is an AoE.
Oh, that's one way to cause havoc.
It's also
It's
also a way to alert the entire castle of our presence.
The castle is almost empty, remember?
You could still run back.
Doesn't mean there can't still be reinforcements.
Sure.
We'll
Hey,
blame it on the false king.
guys, can I do stuff, please? Thank
Wait, from now on, if you want to talk, wait your turn, okay? Continue.
Okay,
Nathan.
so thank you. First attack is gonna be on this one. It's a AoE of 20. So I have to read this. Yeah, it's 20 dexterity. So DC's 15.
On Birkin or Fevre?
Both. It's an AoE.
Okay.
It's fireball.
I see.
It's a mini fireball.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Okay, so
Yeah.
they need to make dex saves.
Yeah. I believe I have 4 of these, so
Alright, you're controlling Birkin, so you gotta do the dex save for him, Korax, and Fevre, there's a 19.
19 does
But
beat.
is it-
Wait, Cicada? What were you saying, Niku?
They take half on a save.
Okay, so what's the damage?
5d6. Let me roll that. There you go.
Hey,
Okay.
I was gonna say that February is prone, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that affect their dex save?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't he have disadvantage?
That's why I'm asking.
I'm checking.
It does not appear to
A
state.
prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up. Disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet. Otherwise, the attack roll has it doesn't affect DCs.
No.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's one. Yeah, we're gonna shoot here now with the other one.
All right.
So both those need to make a DC 15 dex saves too.
Make sure to keep track of your ammunition.
I know. I only have 2 left now. So
Okay. So dex save. They get an 18.
okay, and him 2 again.
Right.
Okay, well they take half. So, and let me read one more thing. I'm sorry. This is a big turn. This is my biggest turn, to be honest, though. So, nope, it's not magic weapon. So I'm going to have Shiva stand up as my bonus action, and I'll command her to attack this guy.
Okay, well, roll.
Alright. Takes half her movement. She has 40, so yes. Okay, and she will roll 13.
Oh wait, he's prone.
Oh, he's prone. 22.
Yes, so 22, that'll hit.
Okay. 7.
Alright, he takes 7 damage.
And that is my long turn. Thank you.
Rear.
Okay, so Cicada said something about locking the door. Or what does the lock on the door look like?
Would you like to spend your bonus action looking to see if it has a lock?
Yes.
There is a wooden beam that slides across the door, but it would take your action to move it.
Okay, so Ryu is going to slide the beam in between the in between the doors.
Alright. Then in that case, you hear thuds from behind the door, and the guards are now out of commission. They're no longer in the turn order. Is that your turn?
Is there anything else I can do? Like just move?
You have a free action in your movement.
Alright, so then I'm gonna go ahead and move up to the front. Wait, so in case anyone tries anything. But he is going to take a chance to look at Fevre. And he's gonna take a chance to look at Fevre and say, "Hey, you and I have unfinished business later."
What the hell is happening to this hall? He doesn't even seem to notice. Alright. Flora, it is now your turn.
So, while Clara is standing up, she's going to mentally send a message to Charlotte. Warn us next time. And then she's going to do this. Let's see, so it's initially 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trying to see to do. Trying to. I'll drop it right here. I'm gonna see trying to figure out what level I want. Let's see. Four, 5, 6. I'm not sure how long this is gonna last, so I'm just gonna go and bless everyone but the metallic dragon because I'm not sure how long I'll be able to hold concentration on this.
Alright. So everyone can roll it. Everyone, when you attack, you can add a d4 to the attack roll or saving throw. This doesn't affect damage, just your 2 hit and 2 dodge chance. Is that
And
your
then she's
turn?
going to move back. Actually, wait.
You can't move, the door is being jammed.
I'm checking distances.
Okay.
I want to move Clara as far away as possible while still being able to counterspell a certain person. And that is her turn.
Okay, in that case, it is now Birkin's turn.
All right, now, Birkin.
Have we met this guy before?
Not in this game.
Not in this game. Birkin freaks out and like starts frantically patting out the patting out the flames that are now on his beard. Adventurers, not again! And he's gonna bolt for cover.
Go!
And then
You hear
once he's out of sight,
Sorry.
say.
You hear Fevrick go, God damn it, Birkin!
And then once he's out of sight, because he knows counterspells coming, he knows how adventurers do at this point. Like he's still traumatized by what the followers did.
Yep, and he's still a bloody
Yeesh.
coward.
He's gonna cast Conjure Fey to summon an Annis Hag. Right on the on the Kenku who's still prone.
Well, you can't cast
no.
it there because there's a wall in the way, but you can cast it here and then have it move.
Oh yeah, that.
Or you could have it casted over here.
But then you'd be at risk of getting counterspelled.
Yeah.
Alright, let me give you control of the hag.
Yeah, an Annis Hag, please. Yes.
Yes. That should be it.
All right, and I believe it goes right after his turn.
You should have seen it then. The sheet.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking. Yeah, I mean.
Yes, it will go right after Birkin. I'm just adding it now.
All right, so.
God.
Let's see. What shall I do?
Oh no.
Oh yes, that'll do nicely.
Wait your turn, Clara.
So, and so she's good. So he's gonna push past Ryu.
Would attack of opportunity?
Huh?
They just passed. They stepped out of your range.
They did.
So what, am I supposed to back off, or?
No,
Attack of
you have a
opportunity.
chance to attack them back with your reaction. Because they passed you, they went within 5 feet of you, and then they went outside of your 5 feet. So if you moved away from example
right.
of this knight, they could get an attack of opportunity. But because the
Oh,
hag
right,
did
right,
that,
okay.
you can attack them.
Okay. Okay, I didn't. Okay. I'm going to. Ooh, it is just one action, right?
Yes.
It's a reaction.
It's your reaction, so yes.
I thought I had my character sheet up.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna attack. Just plain old attack with the sunblade.
Okay.
I
That
would
hit.
give less, but you don't need it.
Is that the Annis Hag's turn? Corax?
That is not the Anasag's turn. She still needs to attack.
Go for it.
No. This is gonna be
So,
bad for me.
I think she's gonna do a crushing hug.
No!
With advantage, cause you're prone.
Oh god, no! Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So 38 blood
Oh,
damage,
gosh.
and you're grappled.
Ow!
And escape DC 15.
Ow. This is not good for me. She's gonna kill me. Oh god.
Thank you for letting me play one of your villains, Lola.
Yeah. Is that the Anashag's turn?
That is the Anatag's turn.
It is now the Necromancer Wizard's turn. And it is going to point at you. And it's going to use its action to bestow a curse. Oh wait, that's touch. In that case, it'll walk right here, and then it's going to bestow the curse. So, that will be a... So I get to choose the ability score. Okay. Intelligence.
No, it's a wisdom. It's a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
You
right.
can choose. You can choose what the curse does.
Right. Sorry. Continue then. Wisdom save for you.
All right.
Oh, right.
I really need to
the
remember to.
DC. It is...
I really need to remember to keep this open.
Right.
Bless.
You
Not that it would help.
can roll
What
1d4.
what is it? What is it?
You can add a
Yeah,
d4.
roll 1d4.
You can add a d4 to attacks and to saves. 14. Yep, I'm sorry, but that's a fail. Oh,
You mean 19?
alright. You successfully resist the curse.
I think it's 17, but yeah.
So on a success, if it fails, it wastes the action and does nothing. So the wizard looks to this and then swears loudly. And they used all their movement to get down there, didn't they? Oh, they still have 20 feet left. So they're gonna just sort of like dance in place a bit and then just sort of stand there and be like, shit. And that's their turn. It is now that mysterious Tabaxi's turn, and it's gonna step forward right into the sword that Jezebel was going to bring out, and they pause and look at the sword, and then they just sort of hold their hands up.
Yeah, Jezebel's basically glaring at them in a threatening way, keeping the sword right towards her neck. And then she motions them to stand back, while glancing kind of worriedly to Cicada for a second, but then keeps her eyes on the Tabaski.
They do indeed step back as you ask them to.
Poor birds.
Oh, wait,
Hollow bones are breaking.
All right, the champion.
She'll be fine.
The champion is then going to stand up, and it's going to use its multi-attack to attack 3 times. And it is going to attack... It's going to attack Corax, because Fevra is going to call out and say, just kill that stupid elf!
And hit me with your best
Bam.
shot.
Bam. Thank
Oh.
you, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm going to use
Turns out they're
Post, which is the spiny shield spell, just reflavored, and I'm going to use it at level 4. So
As your barrier reduces the damage dealt by 2d4, So you'll need to roll that.
No. Well, I upcast it to 4th level.
Raise the spells.
An additional.
effect. Okay, so you roll.
Yeah, I roll.
44.
I roll 5d4.
Right,
And
so
I
you've rolled
actually
that.
already rolled the first one. It reduces it by 12, and he takes 12. And you haven't rolled damage yet, have you?
No, because I'm still rating it. Okay. So the first attack is a crit. Does the 12 hit you?
The 12 most certainly does not hit me.
And then you got the 28.
And yeah, so let's see.
The target
Okay,
takes
so
the target takes secondary slashing damage if the champion has more than half of its total hit points. It does. So the first attack, you take secondary slashing damage. So that's 9 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 minus 12. Oops.
Actually, ignore that thing.
9 plus 9 plus 8 7 minus 12. That's 21. And the second
Okay.
one, then he takes 12, so subtract 12, and he is still above half, so you take 10 plus 6.
Yep, and you subtract 12 from that one as well.
You only get one reaction.
You know, no, the spine, the Mystic Repose stays up though. It basically
Okay,
works the same
okay.
as shield.
Okay,
Yeah. So
I was just reading.
So
Yeah.
25 damage for me, 24 for him.
Yep. It's not your turn, Clara. Wait. Now your turn, Corax. Wait a second. I forgot to add Fevre to the list, I think. Let me just quickly roll his in it then.
Yeah.
We don't need him to take any turns.
Yeah, there we go. He's at it now, and we'll put him descending, and I'll just have him quickly take his turn now. And let's see, it was Corax's turn, but I'll have him quickly take his turn. So he's gonna first stand up, naturally. And then he will first expand his character sheet so I can actually see what he's doing. And he is going to multi-attack. And he's going to do 1, 2, 3. And because it's ranged, that spiky shield doesn't trigger, I think.
Well, Spiny Shield does. Well, if it's a range attack, Spiny Shield gives me +2 to AC.
Okay, so yeah. Does the 20 hit?
20 does not hit under these circumstances.
Okay, in that case, that's his turn. And he's gonna just look to you and just say, "Oh, ever since I got rid of your stupid sister, you've been nothing but a thorn in my side."
Well, thank you for clarifying that. And by the way, Korax just deflected his magic bolts like a Jedi, by the way.
You go underneath the Birkin. Rita, and it's your turn now.
Hey. Okay, this knight over here.
Mm-hmm.
Do I recognize him at all? Is he from the palace, or is he one of his thugs?
He is indeed from the palace. He is one of the palace champions.
Champion. And you saw, and you saw what was going on there. It's all too obvious Fevre had an imposter on the throne. Think about where your allegiances truly lie.
My allegiance lies with the king. Long live
my-
King Birkin.
Oh my god, he's mind controlled.
No, he's just stupid.
All right. Well, your choice. It's so okay. So now on to my actual turn. Korax is going to spend 2 sorcery points to quicken cast Blur,
Okay.
and then and
Actually, hold on a second. Let me just yeah, I think didn't one of them? Pretty sure one of them had it. I guess not. This never mind, continue.
forgot to give someone counterspell, didn't you?
Oh no, someone does have counterspell. It's just not one of the ones I thought had it.
Oh. Well. Either way, and then since this Annis Hag, and since the Annis Hag is a little bit preoccupied at the moment, it cannot take attacks because it's grappling, because it is in the middle of grappling Cicada. That's in the book, and that's on the sheet.
Okay.
Korax is just going to bypass the champion and go for the Necromancer.
Okay.
And Korax is actually gonna draw. Harlequin, not Galatine. The old ice tongue blade that hasn't seen a lot of use lately. Does a 17 hit?
17 most probably, definitely, absolutely does hit.
Okay, I'm gonna add a first level Divine Smite onto that.
Alright.
Okay, so. Wow, that's a low roll.
Alright, the Necromancer takes 9 damage.
Okay,
And your spiky
and
shield vanishes.
Yep. And again.
18. Yeah, that'll hit.
And another first level Divine Smite, hopefully with better damage this time.
Okay.
Yeah. That's more like it.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, you take a solid chunk out of the Necromancer, who is now swearing profusely.
Yep.
Like, god damn it.
And meanwhile, and because Blur's active, I'm leaving after images of myself when I do it.
Mm-hmm. Jezebel.
All right, real quickly, I'm going to just step here. I'm still going to. Can I observe the Tabasco real quickly?
Sure, roll perception. I'll allow you to do that as a bonus action.
Okay, about that. So if I can just perception for sense if I can recognize anything on him or something like that. Not very high, probably not. Nope. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm distracted because Kata's in trouble.
You know what you see? You see someone totally untrustworthy. They're clearly just biding their time to get all of you into a trap.
Kill him.
And not only that, but also poor Cicada's in danger. So I just basically give a warning glare, as best I can, to the Tabasco. Turn and look at the hag, and then I'm just gonna try to cast Eldritch Blast because I'm worried for Cicada.
Okay.
That's ranged. Ranged has disadvantage.
Yeah,
How close am I to it?
5 feet.
Oh, I am? I didn't realize I was right there.
You
Yeah.
moved up.
You stepped forward, remember?
I was just trying to get into to keep the Tabasco in my sight, but okay, fine.
You still have
Oops,
a rapier?
I do. I accidentally exited my character sheet, my bad. All right, so I'm just gonna take the rapier and I guess my other hand. Can I do that?
That rapier's one-handed, yeah.
Because I'm still holding
oh.
Frostbane in the direction of this basket.
You can swing with Frostbane too, you know.
That's true. I guess I'll just give the task warning there, and then I'm going to just turn around and then slash.
Sure.
Why not? Probably not gonna be very good. Yeah.
Oh.
Ignore that. That was an accident. That was an accident.
So yeah,
meant to-
I'm pretty sure that's a miss.
Would have been wonderful if it hit.
Should I use the bless roll? I don't think it's gonna matter, is it?
Bless
You
would
have
give
to-
you something for.
You have to use it before I declare.
Right. Okay. Whoops.
Is that your turn?
That's all I can really do. Yeah.
Charlotte.
1, 2, 3. All right. First things first. I'm gonna do the greatest Charlotte maneuver in the world. I'm gonna hide. 1, 2, 15, 20, 25. What is you consider 25 movement?
Sure.
Okay. And that's the best and most non-cowardly thing in the world. I'm gonna go face
On who?
Alright.
on me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull out my overly sized large bow gun. I'm strapped today, guys. And now I'm going to move. I get double speed, right? So
Yep.
I have
What could
40
you check your
move.
DMs, please? Thank you. Okay, continue, Charlotte.
Yeah, I got 35 movement left. Okay. So I'm gonna move right over here. And would you say I have clean line of sight of her? Or should I move one more feet?
You'd have to move down another 5 feet just to get a clear view, or you could move 5 feet to, yeah. You'd have a clear view there.
Okay. Okay. Well then, at this moment, the gun starts to spark and light up as I'm activating the rapid fire feature.
Okay?
You hit her with it. So that's a -5 to whatever this roll is.
So minus
That's 11.
5 to 11.
Yeah. I figured this wasn't gonna go well.
Okay, let me see. So this is to the hag?
No, this is to her.
Necromancer.
Hmm.
I figured she would have the lowest AC, so.
So you said 11?
Actually, I got blessed. I got a bless. I forgot about
You
that.
do have a bless.
I'm gonna bless.
Okay, roll it.
Well, this is some sad days. Oh,
So,
hang on. I
that's
think
a
I got
12?
one more thing. I got one more thing, I think.
Okay.
No, I do not. Okay, that's it.
So that's a 12?
That's all I got. That's a 12.
Alright. Well, that hits.
It hits?
Hey.
Yep.
Awesome.
Surprisingly.
Okay, and as it hits, I'm gonna use my other feature called Jolt, and I'm gonna heal Cicada with the extra damage. So this is the damage. I'm gonna explain where it goes to what. Oh, it did that. Okay. I gotta roll Jolt then. 2d6. So Cicada will heal 6.
Okay.
That's fine, but this.
That's all I got. What do you
They
want
can
from me?
still
Leave me
kill
alone.
me.
So can I speak, please?
Yeah,
You still have another attack.
I do. And this is gonna be a -7. Oh, that would have been better. Damn. Bless. No, can I keep doing bless?
Yeah,
Bless
let's
does
get
work.
one.
Yeah, it persists.
Okay, so you've got a 9 to hit.
Okay.
10, 11.
So
9, 10, 11, 12, though.
That hits.
okay, I'm gonna fire again.
So that's 15 piercing.
Yes.
And now it's -9, right?
Yeah, now it's -9. Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit even with.
Yeah, no. But at least I got my money's worth out of it.
Alright, and your gun is now jammed.
Yes. Takes an attack action to remove it.
Yep. Is that your turn?
Because I did use my bonus action, that is my turn.
Okay. Cicada.
They're still trapped.
Are you gonna have your dragon do anything?
Can't. Takes a bonus action to do anything. He takes a dodge action otherwise.
Okay. So I need to get out of this grapple as soon as possible, but it's probably not gonna work anyway.
DC 15 acrobatics or athletics.
I'm good with acrobatics more. Eh.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Liquid cicada seeps out of the grab.
I managed to just immediately flutter out. And I'm gonna disengage.
I think it's your action. Yeah, I think it's your action to get out.
I know. Oh. Meaning, if I try to do anything else, she's still gonna try and grab me. Blah. And probably kill down me. Blah.
Well, what are you gonna do? Do you still have your bonus action?
I still do have my telekinesis. That is a thing that I can do.
Tick
Could
tock.
probably try to shove her away from you.
I'm wondering
Okay,
if
your
this
score?
works.
So, I also should mention this. It is now... The lane is now even further down. Like, it's basically almost nearing 90 degrees at this point. Like, there's no
Okay.
additional roll because it's already mostly... the jolt has already happened, but the entire structure is still leaning.
Damn. That's only half explosives.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and shove this Anish hag away. And it needs to make a DC 16 strength check.
Strength is very high, but 14.
And
Fails and is pushed 5 feet away from me.
You
It's
still
like-
have your
Like
movement.
reaching.
And I fly away.
It's like reaching for you forlornly now.
No, stay away from me.
Sandy, come back! Is that your turn?
Hold on, I'm trying to think.
You've used all your stuff, so I'd say yes.
Yeah,
move.
yeah, I'm moving.
Shiva is there for some reason? Oh, that's right. Because you
What?
both Charlotte and Cicada have the same HP. I'm gonna put 20. Well, I'll put you 15.
Don't be mean to she. She's trying her best.
I wasn't. I was just saying that Cicada and you have the same initiative, so it keeps putting you Shiva underneath Cicada. Alright, it is now Fevre's turn. And he is going to... Yeah. You know what? He's going to summon undead.
Oh, great.
Oh boy.
Are you sure?
Eh,
Alright, I don't know if that works because it's not a spell, it's an ability.
Oh, it's an ability? Okay, that won't work then.
Wedward? Is that kind of spellable?
I guess say probably no. If it's not a spell, then probably not.
Yeah, no, this is
Okay.
not a spell.
Thank you. He's going to summon some spooky, scary skeletons. Which are about to come on screen right about now.
More things for me to blow up
2,
randomly.
3, 4, and 5. And they are going to rattle menacingly. With that, he is going to then move here. Yes.
Coward!
The skeletons then move, and they're going to just boop, 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 boop. And now they're blocking the way. So 2 skeletons are going to attack Borax, and 3 are going to attack Ryu. So Ryu, we'll do you first. 1, 2, 3. And then
I would like
Korax.
to say that there's flanks.
None of
No, none of them flank. Oh no, wait, you're right. The knight is there, so one does flank. The second to last one, the 9 is a 19. So does the 19 hit?
Yes.
The hag is there too.
Oh yes. So actually,
Sorry to bring it up, but
all right. So I'm pretty sure the 12 doesn't hit anyway, though. Okay, so Korax. Korax is next. 1, 2, and the second one is 18. Okay.
Neither of those are gonna hit.
All right. So 1 attack to Ryu. Ryu, you take 7 piercing, and that is their turn. Ryu, it is now your turn.
Ryu is going to yell out, enough of this! And he's going to cast Spirit Guardian at 5th level.
All right.
Yeah, favorite spell.
So let's see. That's a Wisdom save. 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see. The DC is 15. So that's fail, 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 fail.
They fail.
So, bam,
Don't
bam,
the
bam.
wizard, the necromancer as well.
Yes, I was doing the skeletons first.
Right.
Next up is the Necromancer Wisdom. Wisdom save. 7, that's a failure, so they take 17 damage. Okay. And finally, we have the Champion. Wisdom save. And that's a 12, so they also take, what was it? 17.
17.
Alright, and that's all of that.
Ready to it.
Is that your turn? Is that your turn?
Let's see, what else can I do? Is Cicada? She. Damn it! I meant to check the range
She
on
is
that.
within your sight, yes.
Oh wait, I can't. Oh wait, I can't cast. I can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
I'll heal her.
No, you've used.
She's out of immediate danger.
Are you going to use your bonus action on anything, or are you good now?
I'm good.
Okay, Gloria, it is your turn.
Wait, did I take out all the skeletons in one hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
They just
They're skeletons.
Crumpled
What did
to
you
the
expect? Anyway, Gloria.
So
Well,
Flora is going to grant inspiration to Ryu. She goes over here and casts Cure Wounds on a poor unfortunate soul.
thanks.
Let's see, we'll go with this one.
That's plus 20. Thank you. That's a little better.
And that is her turn.
Alright. Birkin.
And Birkin is gonna just peek around the corner, and and he's gonna cast.
Oh,
he's
and
in
cast
range.
Blight, and he's gonna cast Blight on Ryu.
He's in range for you.
Oh yeah, he gets hit by the Spirit Guardians too, doesn't he?
Does Spirit Guardians go through walls?
They're spirits, I would say so.
It doesn't. He stepped out, so now it does affect him.
Oh, okay then. And so in that case, it's so his wisdom's quite high, so I don't expect him to fail this. Yeah, no.
All right.
So that's damage off of him, and then also I need to make a con save to see if the Anastag sticks around.
So on Birkin's
Damn it.
turn, I just want to say this really quick. Beverage is going to swear and then say, "God damn it! These people have been in my Birkin. You know what to do."
No, I don't. You've told me almost nothing about your plan, and then he's gonna cast Blight on Ryu.
Exactly.
Because,
God.
You know exactly
now-
what to do.
yeah, right. Yeah, so because right now Ryu seems like the biggest threat to him. So that's a con save, Ryu.
All right.
Would that be considered within my range of sight?
No.
There's a wall in the way.
Yeah. He
Okay.
kind of just poked his head at around just enough so he could see Ryu.
He can see Ryu
Oh.
from where he is, but you can't see him. There's two walls.
All right. So con save.
Okay.
And a bunch of people. That fails, you take 25, and you need to make another con save if to maintain Spirit Guardians.
Why am I?
You
Why am I
gotta
doing so
declare
bad today?
that before damage.
Yeah, when could I though?
Fair enough.
Like
Fair enough.
when he rolled, yeah, like
Ye-
when he rolled, he immediately said it.
What are you adding?
That's
It's a +4.
Still, Ryu didn't roll immediately.
Oh,
I'll allow
bless.
it this time, but just I understand it can be a little hard to determine when the right time is to use it, but just be careful is all I'm saying. Okay?
Okay, so Ryu takes
I mean,
12 damage and needs to make another con save to maintain the Spirit
Bless.
Guardian.
Hold on a second, please. Neku was talking.
It's okay.
So,
Also, Ryu has inspiration.
it's a bit late to be declaring all of this.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'm done.
So 13, 14, 15, 16 does meet it, so it's half damage. Ryu? Okay?
right. So do I still need to make the con save for the Guardians?
Yeah. And you take 12 necrotic damage.
Okay, I'm
And
just
you
gonna
get bless
get
on that too.
And
You're good.
Yeah, you're good. And with that,
I get-
Birkin just pops right back around the corner.
I guess Ryu is more concerned about getting this fight done as soon as possible more than anything else.
Yeah.
It is now the
So-
hag's turn.
So the Annis Hag is going to adjust to flank Ryu and knock out part of this wall. As she does it.
As you do so, Korax would get an attack of opportunity.
Do I want to use it? Yeah, I think so. So why? Also, I should not have a 4th level spell slot still. Yep.
All right.
That might hit. That does hit.
Bless does work.
Okay, so all right, so that's 19 and a first level divine smite, I think.
Okay.
29.
Okay. Now it can take his turn.
So it's just gonna shift to flank with Ryu, knocking out a big portion of the wall. I'll let she does so. And now flanking, she's gonna give him a big, a hug, a big hug, and
No, she's not.
miss.
He is not.
Ryu
Ryu
has
ju-
learned well. He's
Ryu
dodged
just-
me all these years.
Ryu just ducks under her arms and kicks her, saying, "And get the hell away from me!"
She tries to hug you again. That's just flavor, though. She can't.
All right. So the necromancer starts its turn, so it needs to make another wisdom save. And would you please roll damage for me, Ryu?
Oh, actually, the Anisag needs to do that too.
Should I just roll for both of them?
Yes.
Oh.
All right. Still 5d6
Mhm.
or 5d8.
Yep.
Whatever it was.
They're dead.
They're both dead. The Anisag is dead too. Well, Anisag goes poof.
All right.
Oh.
It is now this guy's turn. Give me just a second. I was certain he had a spell for that. Yeah, that should work. So he is going to step 10 feet. Well, actually, wait, this wall is gone, isn't it? So he's going to step 10 feet like this, avoiding you. And then he's going to step another 10 feet here. And he's going to stand right in front of Birkin there. And he's going to smile and say, "Hey there."
Hey.
And then he's going to cast Hold Person at the 9th level
Oh.
on February. He must now make... Well, wait, actually, it doesn't need to be 9th level, and it can just be, like, 2nd level.
Yeah.
Holy.
Because I was gonna say
I was thinking of a
if you're gonna
different
hold the
thing.
whole-
I was thinking of a different
know,
thing. Sorry.
casting it at 9th level would just let him hold 8 people.
Yeah. You'll cast at 3rd level. So that's a wisdom save. Wisdom 1, DC is 19,
Wisdom-
so that's a fail. Birkin needs to roll,
Wisdom-
and the champion needs to roll.
No, you want the 4th level for that then.
4th level then.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll mark off a 4th level spell slot. I already have. Hooray. And
Axius chain sides.
that's his turn.
Wow.
The champion
Okay.
is held, so he's paralyzed. And then each of their turns, they can make another wisdom saving throw. So the champion is going to make another wisdom save, and it fails. It is now Corex's turn.
He's really not smart.
So yeah,
Right. I'm pondering my options here. All right. Okay, so this guy is apparently an ally, so I feel comfortable not passing by him without risking an attack of opportunity. And as I go, I'm going. And as Korax goes, she's gonna spend 2 more sorcery points. And to cast Cure Wounds at the 3rd level on herself.
Okay.
That's the stuff.
Just remember you can't cast another leveled spell in your turn.
That's totally fine. And yeah, Korax is just gonna stop here with 1 foot against this wall because, as you said, it's about to just fall over entirely.
It's
Well, that's
finally
topple.
stopped tilting, but it's not exactly stable. Like you can feel it slightly wobbling.
Right. So Korax, well, still has Harlequin out. Like Korax still has Harlequin out and still blazing. Pulls out Galatine, crosses it with Harlequin in at Febra's neck in perfect do it position. Now, shall we start again?
He is paralyzed, so
He's
he can't
paralyzed.
respond.
Yeah.
But can I at least see the fear in his eyes?
He looks angry. Jezebel.
Birkin.
What about Birkin indeed?
Birkin is looking at a certain Tabaxi who's just smiling at him and says, "Well, Birkin, do you know what to do?" You're
Are we
always
still in
very good
combat
at it.
initiative? Are we still in an initiative?
We are for the moment because Birkin hasn't stood down yet. Which is why Thanos just gonna go next to him and whisper something. And I'm gonna type what Jiggy said.
Yeah, I already know what he's gonna do. But I can't do it until his turn.
Alright. In that case, I won't tell you what Thanos whispered, and it's Jezebel's turn.
Not sure what to do. Because I'm a little, Jibbal's a little surprised that the Tabasco just basically walks past her, even though he probably had a chance to attack, and he doesn't, and does that instead. Still looks at him with suspicion. But, so...
Ryu looks at her. Ryu looks at her and says, "Don't worry about him. Let's just deal with the. Let's just deal with the ones we know are getting in our way."
She kind of like clicks her tongue a little bit, annoyed, but then it's okay. I guess I'll just attack. So I'll go towards the champion that's paralyzed, and I'll just attack.
Alright, go for it. You could also stay back and Eldritch Blast if you want.
I've not been very good with my blasting lately, so I'll just do what I do best as a rogue.
Okay. I believe you have advantage. Oh, never mind. It misses.
One time my stabby don't work.
Is that your turn?
So paralyzed, right? Yeah.
He is, yes.
Right. Well, just in case, I'm just going to then just kind of like back away, just in case he gets a spark of inspiration and breaks free.
Okay. Cicada.
Okay.
But I'm also keeping the Tabasco in my line of sight.
Okay, so how high is the ceiling?
It's at a 90-degree angle right now, so it's more the walls you're sealing at this moment.
Okay, so I can
You-
still fly around for the most part,
Yeah,
which gives me
it's just everything's on a slight angle at the moment.
which I can fly, and that gives me 60 feet of movement.
Yep.
And now I see this guy cowering in the corner over here. And Cicada is not happy. So you like summoning things, don't you? Allow me to introduce you to one of my friends. And she summons a slad.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. I thought you were gonna summon Jelly. Let me
You're gonna
let me grab
you
some.
summon aberration.
And the pets, I believe.
Yeah. And it's my slad.
Broke.
What is it? My slad croak.
Apparently his token was never set up, but I'll fix that never,
Okay.
apparently. Where do you want
It's
it? You should have control.
Okay. And I'm going to have Croak hold him down on the floor.
So you're gonna try and grapple him.
Yeah.
Okay. Contested strength check.
Sit on top of him.
Alright.
Strength check. Oh boy.
For a strength check, he has
Two.
a +3.
You still have to roll it.
Yeah.
Aww.
Alright, yeah. You have Birkin grappled. He's not
He has him
restrained, but
in
he is grappled.
He has him in his claws and on the floor.
Yeah, that token really kind of there. He's grappled. You all know he's grappled. Charlotte.
How are we doing for distance for this place? It seems like the measurements are a bit awfully wonky.
I'm not sure
Are
why
you
that's.
square 5 feet?
Yeah, every square should be 5 feet. I'm not sure why that's not working like that, but yeah. Let me see.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
see what the issue is. Yeah. Now it's fixed.
okay,
I figured out what happened.
so okay, gonna sure I'll move that far.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move down over here.
Sure.
Now it's with my hasted speed, so
Okay.
I still got my actions and such. I'm
Yep.
going to unjam my gun with one of my one of my hasted attacks,
Okay.
and then I'm going to prepare an action for a vortex warp, and the conditions will be if I see him escaping. And
For
do I
more
need it
text
to?
warp?
Yeah.
What's more text warp?
Vortex warp.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Sorry, I just didn't understand it. All right, I got it. So
That's
you're
okay.
holding an action.
Yeah.
All right. Shiva.
Do you have Shiva do anything, Charlotte? Okay.
It is now
I
his
mean, he's
turn.
already. Okay.
Wisdom save, and he fails. He is still paralyzed. Ryu.
All right, he's going to go over He's gonna look at the tabaxi and say, are you going to get in my way too?
He doesn't even look over to you.
Good answer. Ryu dismisses spirit guardians as he walks over to join Korax. He just cracks his puts his sword away and cracks his knuckles, saying, "I've been wanting to meet you for a very long time."
Flora.
So Clara is going to dash, since she apparently can't get there sooner. Otherwise,
Okay.
gonna get like over here. And she looks at what was the wizard's name again?
You guys don't know it. So all you'd know is the tabaxi.
No, I mean this guy.
Oh, Fevre.
Fever.
Okay, she looks at Febre, and she grins. She gives a sinister grin, and then she says, "Are you guys able to hold him down for about a minute?"
Is that
As
your
she
turn?
like fiddles with her fingers. Yeah, she doesn't have an action because she dashed.
Alright, it's Birkin's turn. He is
He's being
grappled,
grappled.
but he's not restrained.
And
So what does he do?
and he looks up. What? He doesn't seem to register. He doesn't even really register. Well, he's scared of the slot, obviously, but he's almost seems more scared of this guy. So he's gonna cast Feign Death on himself.
Oh,
Alright. So, while he goes unconscious, combat doesn't end just yet. Because the tabaxi feels the ground sort of rumble as the ground begins to dip even further as all of you put your entire weight on the weaker side of the room. And he sort of glances around and then he says, "Right." And then he casts teleport on himself and vanishes.
I wanted to ask him his name. Oh.
I need you all to make me dex saves.
yay.
Ada is in the air. Does she still need to make a
Nope.
dex save?
You,
Okay.
well, you do because there's also a building coming down on top of you as well.
Oh
The
god.
one time I
Blast.
do.
Bleh.
Also,
Wait,
you
wait,
have
get it.
still have
Please stop
inspiration.
clapping. That's hurting my ears. The champion
Ryu, you have
dex save
inspiration.
has
That's a nat 1. Nothing's gonna help me.
Oh yeah,
And,
Cora, it's not ones.
That's disadvantage because they were paralyzed. Fevre has a dex save at disadvantage, but that doesn't matter. Okay,
Actually, they automatically fail if they were paralyzed, don't they?
true. That's correct. So, Clara, you succeed. Corax, you succeed. And now to roll for damage. Oh, Charlotte, you succeed as well. Those of you who failed, you take 23 damage, and those of you who succeeded, you take half of that, so 11.
Hey,
Oof.
How much damage was that? 22?
23.
23.
Ow.
Okay.
I need to make a con save. There we go. Yeah,
Give me a
I also
second.
need to roll dex for my slad croak.
That'll do. So now I'm going to bring you all to the main map. I'm also going to clear combat because combat is now over.
Everybody surrenders. Or
Well,
is unconscious.
The knight doesn't, but he can tell that there's no winning this fight. So he's sort of standing on edge. And if you guys give me a moment, I will show you exactly what happened. So, if I can just get this, and get this. There is now a giant hole right here. And that is what the Royal Palace fell into.
Oh, jeez.
Charlotte made a hole.
So what
Rabbit
you're saying?
hole.
So what you're saying is we fell into the Underdark along with the palace.
No, you just fell into a pretty big hole that Charlotte made.
We
Oh.
fell into the white rabbit hole.
None of you know that
Oh.
Charlotte made the hole, but I mean,
Very
you
good.
might be able
Pretty
to.
obvious.
Regardless, let me grab Fevre and Birkin. Birkin, Champion, and Fevre. So, you guys drag yourselves out of the rubble and you move a bit away because I'd imagine you don't want 20 dozens of guards coming to see what the hell happened and finding you guys. And yeah, Fevre is kind of like you've thoroughly, like, by this point I'd imagine you've bound him and stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
So he's bound. The champion is sort of just there, like you haven't bound him or anything. He's just sort of awkwardly standing there.
Okay,
Go
if I
home
may.
and have something. Go home, have something nice to eat, and forget this ever happened.
He sort
But
of
also,
that I am to guard the king. Though he glances to Birkin and says,
The
king
king has been dead for weeks. You failed.
he sort of looks down at that almost like a puppy dog.
Oh.
He
And
tried
then
to
Yeah.
kill us just now. I'm not being nice to him.
and then he
Croak
and then he
currently-
sort of walks away.
yeah, Croak currently has Birkin still over his shoulder.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and cast invisibility on Fevre just to make this whole thing try and look at least marginally less suspicious.
So, where do you guys go?
Do we still okay? Has our family reestablished that camp outside the city, or
Nope, they're due to arrive the day after the festival. Oh no,
Okay,
I
so-
think 2 or 3 days after the festival, I think.
Question.
Yeah?
this is the short? And Jezebel,
Wait. Neku.
Neku had a question.
You had a question, Neku?
Is there still a crowd here?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of people, but they're mostly going towards the big hole that's opened up. They're not really paying attention to you at this point.
Okay.
You are getting glances though.
Okay.
What was your
We should
What is your
leave.
question?
That was that.
All right.
Good.
okay, Jezebel.
Oh, I will say this. I believe the cricket's house is out on the outskirts, right? Wasn't that a thing?
I don't
Think so.
remember.
I believe.
Yeah, cause Neku
Yeah,
used
yeah.
the workshop. Remember?
Okay. Yeah.
Flora is going to take the time to unelf in front of Fevre so she can solidly freak him out. Actually, she's gonna check with her teammates if she should do that or not first.
He's he's invisible right now, so she won't be able to see his reaction. So maybe do that later.
Sounds good.
Well,
Also away from other people.
where
We
you
should
guys
probably leave.
Where are you guys gonna go?
I guess to the house.
I'm gonna like signal my people to come to me, like do a whistle or something.
You will see. You mean by your people? You mean
Yeah.
All right. You will watch as miniature versions of you slowly walk over to Charlotte.
You guys did a good job today.
Aye, Papa. No wait, Mama.
Yes.
We love you.
My God.
Oh, I love you guys too. You guys
Oh,
did
that
good
answers
today.
some things.
Is there a mini me?
Yes.
There is.
Flora's gonna pick up the mini me.
Hey, 6 feet.
I might suggest we go safely before you start congratulating each other.
Yeah.
There is a reason I called him out. So, guys, I'm gonna need you to do something for me, okay?
Yes.
Hmm.
I'll need you to come back to the house real quick for a moment as we walk there. Do it in your own way.
Mhm.
Scout out the area around the festival and plant flyers for spots for us. I have a plan.
All right. They all salute and then they begin to march away.
All right. Charlotte salutes back.
I assume that Flora's mini me hops out of her hand.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Charlotte,
Question.
Charlotte,
One
we are going to have to talk about this later.
One question. Can the mini cicada fly?
Yes.
Oh my
I
God.
added like a gasoline style winter.
Little
Shoot
rockets on his back.
Yes.
Anyway,
Perfect.
you guys are still standing in the middle of a street.
Yes, I
Oh.
kept trying to say we should probably get moving.
I know,
I'm
but
heading
say
back to the
yes.
house. I got a plan. Okay.
Where are you guys going?
To the
To the
house.
house.
To Cricket's house? To the inn?
Cricket house.
It's out.
I'm pretty sure that's why we're saying house.
Okay. Give me a second and I will add the tokens. Also, if you try the door, it is locked. Just letting you guys know.
Fair. Yeah,
There's
Birkin is
Birkin
unconscious.
and there's Fever.
And Birkin is still unconscious in over Croak's shoulder.
Yeah.
Can we like interrogate time? Because
Yeah, like the invisibility is off by now, so Chlora, you can you can decloak.
Okay, but do we want to end so Ninja can go to bed and
Yes,
such?
I am getting to that. Just give me a second. So, is there anything anyone would like to do before we wrap this session up?
Particularly.
Nothing
I
that
would.
nothing that wouldn't be better saved for next week.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Deku?
I
Deku?
I want to Charlotte have to go in a workshop,
Okay.
and she's just gonna look to everyone. Oh, Alice has the job done. We'll make a celebration. So leave me alone for a few days or a day. I'll be back outside tomorrow.
Um.
Okay.
Okay.
So, just a second thing. Since someone mentioned they wanted to talk to someone, there is a spell called Sending that allows you to speak to people you have seen. And you all saw the tabaxi, so just wanted to mention that is all. With that said, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you all next week.
In that case, and never mind.
You can save it for next time. Thank
Yeah.
you all for tuning in. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.